Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm gonna present you the topic Introduction to Programming Statements. Table of our content that we are going to discuss today is introduction, types of statements, conditional statements, if statements, if else statements, nested if else statements, and summary. So, transfer of control. What is a statement? The process of transferring control from one location of program to another. There are two types of transfer of control: unconditional transfer of control and conditional transfer of control. Types of statement. There are three types of statement. The first one is sequential statement, in which commands are executed sequentially. As the name shows, in which the commands are executed sequentially is sequential statement. The second one is selection statement, in which one choice is selected on the basis of some kind non-condition. The third one is loop statement, which repeats some statement to satisfy certain condition. Here you can see that statement 1, statement 2 and up to statement n. It is a sequential statement which is executed in a sequence. The second one is selection statement. This is the decision. This is a flowchart in which here an expression is written, decision making. If the expression falls, then it will execute statement 2. It is a selection, so it selects that which statement has to be executed, and if the expressions become true, then the statement 1 will be executed. And the third one is repetition. In repetition, it again and again checks the condition until the expressions becomes false. If true, then the statement will execute it and checks again. If true, then the statement will execute it and it checks again, and when the statement becomes false, it will terminate the loop. So next we have conditional statement: the if else statement, the if else statement, the nested if statement, expression, the basic if statement. If the expression in this decision box is written is true, then action will be performed. If the expression written in this box is false, then it will directly terminate. Okay. Syntax: if expression, action. If the expression is true, then execute the action. Action is either a single statement or a group of statement within braces. Next we have the if statement. The if statement enables to test for a condition to perform some action. For single statement, if condition statement. For multiple statement, if condition, statement 1, statement 2 and up to so on. Next we have a program to check whether the number is divisible by 3. Main function: int, enter a number, simply enter a number in cin. If number is divisible by 3, cout number is divisible, and if not, cout simply number is not divisible. Here you can see that the if else statement is working for an expression the number is divisible but for 3 or not. If expression action 1, action 2, if the expression is true, then execute action 1, otherwise action 2. If the expression written here becomes true, then it will simply execute the action 1, and if the expression becomes false, then it will simply execute the action 2. The if else statements. Used for making two-way decision. For a single statement, if condition, statement 1, else, statement 2. For multiple statement, if condition, statement 1, statement 2, else, statement 1, statement 2. Finding the maximum value. For finding the maximum value, simply you have to declare value 1, value 2, declare the word max. Cout enter first integer. Simply enter your first value, enter your second value. Then if the value 1 is less than value 2, maximum value will be value 2. Obviously if 1 is less than 2, then 2 must be greater than 1. So else the maximum value is 1. Maximum of input is max. So for multiple selection, it is often the case that depending upon the value of an expression, we want to perform a particular action. Two major ways of accomplishing this choice. Number 1, if-else if statement. If-else statement glued together. Glued means joined together. The number 2 is switch statement, an advanced construct. Switch statement simply works same as if-else, but it is a advanced structure, okay? Sometimes it is necessary to branch in more than 2 directions. We do this via multiple selection. The multiple selection mechanism in C++ is the if-else, if and the switch statement. If day 1 equal to 0, then print Sunday. If this condition true, print Monday. If print Tuesday, print Wednesday. This is just simply displaying the name of the days. Multiple selections with if statement. We are only using the if statement and we are selecting multiple statements. For example, the day 1 is equal to 0, then displays Sunday or Monday. Simply we are using if statement. Multiple selection with if-else. The same case we can do with if-else. If day 1 equal to 0, print Sunday. Else if day 1 equal to 1, print Monday, and so on. An if-else statement, an if-else if statement. Now, if number is less than 0, simply cout number is negative. Obviously, if it is less than 0, then it must be negative. So, else if number is greater than 0, simply it is positive. Else number is 0. If both the condition doesn't match, that number is neither greater than 0 nor it is less than 0, then it must be 0. Next, we have try yourself to write a program that input test score of a student and display his grade on the following criteria. Test score, grade, greater or equal than 90. If the score of the student is greater than or equal than 90, then print grade A. If it is between 80 and 90, then print B. If it is between 70 and 80, print C. If it is between 60 and 70, print D. And below than 60 score, print F. So write a program that input is salary. If the salary is 20,000 or more, it deducts 7% of the salary. If the salary is 10,000 or more but less than 20, it deducts 1,000 from the salary. If the salary is less than 10,000, it deducts nothing. It is same as we have write a program. We have given you a hint in this previous program that if the score is greater or equal than 90, print score this. If it is between 80 and 90, print grade B. Similarly, you can write this program. If the salary is 20,000 or more, then deducts 70% of the salary. And if the salary is at the least below than 10,000, then deducts nothing. So it was all about today's lecture, in which we have simply just learned loops. We have studied the statements, the if statement, the if-else statements, the if-else if statements, nested if statement. Now you guys have to write a summary in the comments below that what you have learned from this lecture. Hope it will be beneficial for you. I'll meet you in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.